Students, now let us recall our chapter 2 whole numbers. So first we recall what is natural numbers. So what is meant by natural numbers? Natural numbers means the set of counting numbers. What are the counting numbers? Counting numbers are the numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, etc. and so on. So the set of counting numbers is called natural numbers, and this natural numbers is denoted by the symbol n. So this is called natural numbers. What is next one? Whole numbers. Whole numbers is denoted by the letter W. So natural numbers denoted by the symbol n, that means the first letter of natural, and whole numbers is denoted by the symbol W, that means the first letter of whole numbers. So what are the whole numbers? Whole numbers means the set of natural numbers along with 0. So the numbers starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So the set of counting numbers is called natural numbers. So the natural numbers are starting from 1, 2, 3 and so on. And the set of whole numbers, the whole numbers means the set of natural numbers along with 0 is called the whole numbers. Next, what is meant by predecessor? Predecessor means the previous number we know. What is the predecessor of 2? The predecessor of 2 is 1. And what is the predecessor of 3? The predecessor of 3 is 2. So predecessor means what is the previous number. Predecessor means previous number. So what is meant by successor? Successor means the next number. So next numbers means what is the successor of 1? Successor of 1 is 2, and what is the successor of 2? That is 3. So every natural numbers has successor. Every natural numbers has successor, but every natural numbers has predecessor except 1, because the natural number 1 has no predecessor. So we recall what is natural numbers. Natural numbers means the set of counting numbers. That means the numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, etc. and so on. The whole numbers means the set of counting numbers along with 0 is called the whole numbers, right? So next concept, number line. First one, addition on the number line. How to add the numbers 2 plus 4 on number line. How to add 2 plus 4? First we draw the number line starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 8 with the same distance, equal distance. So 2 plus 4 means we can start the number 2 and move 4 digit towards right. 4 digit towards right means we can add the plus symbols. So plus symbols is given means we can move towards right side. So 2 plus 4. So 2. We can move first digit, then move second digit, third one, fourth one. So we can move starting from 2 and move 4 digit towards right. So 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 4 digit towards right means we can reach the number 6. So what is the value of 2 plus 4? That is 6. So next second one, subtraction on the number line. How to subtract 5 minus 2 on the number line? So again, we can draw the number line. So starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 7 with the same distance. So 5 minus 2 means we can start from the number 5. So we can start from 5 and move 2 digit towards left side. Why we move 2 digit towards left side? Because of the minus symbols. So starting from 5, so we can do first step and second step. So first, second. So what is the value? 5 minus 2, we can reach starting from 5 and we can move 2 digit towards left sides. So we can reach what is that? 3. So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Third one, multiplication on the number line. So multiplication on the number line, first one, how to multiply 2 into 3 on the number line. So 2 into 3 means, so we can start from 0. So start from 0, we can move 2 digits. So we can move 2 digits at how many times? 3 times. So 2 digits at 3 times. So 1 times, 2 times, 3 times. We can move 2 digits at 3 times. So first time, second time, 3 times. We can reach what is the value? 6. So what is the value of 2 into 3? 6. So addition and subtraction means we can move from the first digits. First digit is given in the sums. And multiplication means we can move from the value 0. So 2 into 3 means we can start from 0. We can move 2 digit at 3 times. So 2 digit at 3 times means we can reach the value 6. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Next one, properties of whole number. So properties of whole number under addition. First one, closure property. What is the closure property? Sum of two whole numbers is again a whole number. Sum of two whole numbers is again a whole number. See what is 2 plus 8? 2 is a whole number plus 8 is a whole number, and the resulting value 2 plus 8 equal to 10 is again a whole number. So sum of two whole number is again a whole number. This is called the closure property of addition. Next one, 0 plus 2. Here 0 is a whole number, 2 is again a whole number. What is the resulting value? 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. So 2 is again a whole number. So sum of two whole number is again a whole number is called the closure properties of additions. So closure property is also same as multiplications. Next one, commutative property. What is commutative property? We can see 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. We know 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. We can interchange the order 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is equal to again 5. So we can change the order of 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2. So this 2 value also same 5. So we can write a plus b is equal to b plus a. So closure property means sum of two whole number is again a whole number. Commutative property means simply we can write a plus b is equal to b plus a. Next, third one, associative property. What is associative property? We can add the number 2 plus 3 plus 4. So 2 plus 3 plus 4, we can apply the bracket value for last two digits. So first one, 2. We can add 3 plus 4. What is that? 7, which is equal to 9. Next, we can write the same number 2 plus 3 plus 4. So apply the bracket for first two numbers, which is equal to. We can add 2 plus 3 is equal to what is the value? 5 plus 4 equal to 9. So we write 2 plus 3 plus 4. First we add this last two digit for first one. The second one we can add the first two digit for second one. But the resulting value is same only. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4 equal to 9. Therefore we can write what is that? A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. That means commutative property means we can interchange the numbers, but associative property means we can interchange the bracket value, but the resulting value is same. So A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus A. This is called the associative properties of addition. Next one, identity. First additive identity, next one multiplicative identity. What is meant by additive identity? When we add the number 2 to 0, we get what is the 2. So when we add the number 2 to this 0, we get the same number 2. So check 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. So we can add 0 to any number, we can get the same number. So 0 is called the additive identity. Therefore, 0 is called additive identity. So we can consider 0 is the additive identity, means what is the multiplicative identity? When we multiply any number to 1, we get the same numbers. So 2 multiplied by 1 get the same number 2, and 8 multiplied by 1 we get the same number 8. So when we multiply any number to 1, we get the same number. So 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Therefore, 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Here 0 is called the additive identity and 1 is called the multiplicative identity. So let's see this table. Properties of whole number. First one, closure property, commutative property, associative property. We know what is closure property. Sum of any two whole number is again a whole number. So this is same as multiplication. Product of any two whole number is again a whole number. So closure property is satisfied under addition. Closure property is satisfied under multiplication also. Commutative property means A plus B, we can write B plus B. That means we can interchange the numbers. And what is associative property? Associative property means we can interchange the bracket value. So closure property is satisfied under addition and multiplication. Commutative property is satisfied under addition and multiplication. Associative property is also satisfied under addition and multiplication. But what about subtraction for closure property? So see, 2 is a whole number minus 3 is again a whole number. What is the value of 2 minus 3? That is minus 1. So 2 is a whole number, 3 3 is a whole number, but 2 minus 3 minus 1 is not a whole number. So closure property is not satisfied under subtraction. Closure property is not satisfied under division also. So commutative property is also not satisfied. Commutative property is not satisfied means the associative property is also not satisfied. So see the properties of whole number: closure, commutative, associative, addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. Closure property is satisfied under addition and multiplication, which is not satisfied under division and subtraction. And commutative property is satisfied under addition and multiplication, which is not satisfied under subtraction and division. Associative property is also same as satisfied for addition and multiplication, which is not satisfied under subtraction and division. See our exercise 2.1 first question. Write the next three natural numbers after 10,999. What is the next three natural numbers after 10,999? That is 11,000. What is after 10,999? That is 11,000. Next one, what is that? 11,001. Next one, 11,002. Write the next three natural numbers after 10,999. That is 11,000, 11,001, 11,002. Second question. Write the next three whole number occurring just before 10,001. What is the number before 10,001? That is 10,000. What is before 10,000? That is 9,999. What is before 9,999? 9,998. First question is next three natural number, and the second question is the natural number, next three natural numbers just before 10,001, right? So fourth question, what is your third question? Third question is which is the smallest whole number? That is right in your book itself. The smallest whole number is 0, that is we know. Fourth one, how many whole numbers are there between 31 and 53? How many whole numbers are there between 31 and 53? How to find? First we write 53 minus successor of 32, which is equal to, we write 53 minus the successor of the first number 32. What is the value of 53 minus what is the successor of 32? That is 33, which is equal to what is the value? 20. Therefore, there are 20 whole numbers are there between 32 and 53. So next exercise 2.2. Remaining sums are form of sums in exercise 2.1. Next one, exercise 2.2. Find the sum by using suitable rearrangement. How to find 837 plus 208 plus 363, which is equal to, we can interchange the number 837 plus interchange the number 363 first, then we write 208. But what is the property? Well, commutative property. So commutative property means we can interchange the number, which is equal to what is that? 837 plus 363. What is the value? 800 plus 300. What is that? 110. So 37 plus 63, 100. So 1200 plus what is the value? 208 equal to what is the sum? 1408. How to add the numbers? We can interchange the last two numbers by using commutative property. Then we add first two numbers because 7 plus 3 is 10 value. So we can add this first two number 1200 plus 208. What is the value? 1408. So second question, find the product using suitable rearrangement. 2 into 1768 into 50. We can write, how to write? 2 into 50 into 1768. We can interchange the last two numbers by using commutative property, which is equal to, what is the value of 2 into 50? That is 100 into 1768. So we can easily multiply the numbers by 100, which is equal to what is that? 1768 into 100 means we can add this 20. So 100 into 1768 means 1768 and we can add 2 zeros. So this is the product by using suitable rearrangement, by using the commutative property. So before we write the third questions, we can consider what is distributive property. So what is distributive property means? A into B plus C, we can write A into B plus C. First we write A multiplied by B plus A multiplied by C. So this is called the distributive property of addition. So A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. So what about subtraction? A into B minus C is equal to A multiplied by B, then minus symbol. A multiplied by B minus A multiplied by C. So this is called the distributive properties of multiplication over addition and subtraction. First one, A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Second one, A into B minus C is equal to A multiplied by B minus A multiplied by C. Next up, a third question. Find the value of the following. A1 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3. How to write by using distributive property? So we know what is that? A into B plus A into C, which is equal to, we can write what is that? A into B plus C. So this is called the distributive property. Therefore, how to write this? 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3. So we can write this. So take 297 as common. 297 into what is that? 17 plus 3. 17 plus 3. That means, so A, B, here A into C. So A into B plus A into C means we can write A into B plus C. So this is called the distributive property. So we can write 297 into, what is the value of 17 plus 3? That is 20, which is equal to, so we can multiply 297 into 2. So what is the value? 7 2s are 14, remainder 1, 9 2s are 18 plus 1, 19, remainder 1, 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. So multiplying by 20 means we can add 0. So what is the value? 5940. So how to multiply 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3? So A into B plus A into C is equal to A into B plus C. This is called the distributive property. So 297 into 17 means the same numbers we can consider A. So different numbers, 17 is B and 3 is C. So we can write A into B plus C. That means 297 into 17 plus 3. So 297 into what is 17 plus 3? 20 equal to 5940. So next B question is homework. C was C question. So 81265 into 169 minus 81265 into 169. So you can write A into B minus A into C equal to what is that? A into B minus C. So this is the second property of distributive property. So therefore 81265 minus into 169 minus 81265 into 69 is given, which is equal to, so the same number is considered as A and 169 is B, 69 is C. So A into B minus A into C means we can write A into B minus C. Therefore 81265 into B minus C means 169 minus what is C value? 69, which is equal to, what is that? 81265 into what is the value of 169 minus 69? That is 100, which is equal to what is the value? 81265, and we can add this 20. So this is the second distributive property, right? Next, fourth question. Find the product using suitable properties. So first one, 173 into 103. So how to write this? So solutions. So this is in the form of A into B plus C. How to write A into B plus C? That is A multiplied by B plus A multiplied by C. So this is the distributive properties of multiplication over addition. So A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Therefore, how to write 173? 173 into 103, which is equal to, we can write 173 first into, how to write 103? That means 100 plus 3, we can write, which is equal to 173 into 100 plus 173 into 3. That means A into B plus C equal to A into B plus what is that? A into C, which is equal to, what is the value of 173 into 100? 173 add 2 0. So what is the value of 173 into 3? So 3 3s are 9, 7 3s are 21 remaining 2, 1 3s are 3 plus 2, what is that? 5. So 17300 plus we can have what is that? 590. So what is the value? 0 plus 9 9, 1 8 17. So which is equal to 17819. So how to add this? 173 into 103 is given. So the property is given A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. So 173 into 103 is written as 173 into 103 plus split as 100 plus 3. So this is in the form of A into B plus C. That means A into B plus A multiplied by C. So 173 into 100 means 173. We can add this to 0 plus 173 into 3 means 519, which is equal to 17819. We can add this two value. See what T question 1005 into 165. We can write 165 into 1005. So by using commutative property, we can interchange the numbers. So which is equal to 168 into 1005. We can write 1000 plus 5. So this is in the form of A into B plus C. So A into B plus C means we can write A into B plus A into C by using distributive property. So 168 into 1000 plus 168 into 5, which is equal to, what is the value? 168,000 plus 168 into 5, what is the value? 168 into 5. So 8 5s are 40 remaining 4, 6 5s are 30 plus 4, what is that? 34 remaining 3. So 1 5s are 5 plus 3, what is that? 8. So 840, which is equal to, what is the value? 168,000 plus 840. We can add this 0 4 8 8 1 6. So 168840 is the value. So you should write this sums in your classworks, and we will do your classwork sum also. Sorry, homework sums also, right? See your fifth question is a word problem. So fifth one, a taxi driver filling his car petrol tank with 40 liters of petrol on one day. The next day he filled the tank with 50 liters of petrol. If the petrol cost rupees 44 per liter, how much did he spend in all on petrol? So see how to solutions. First one, petrol filled on Monday is equal to 40 liters is given. Second one, petrol filled on next day is equal to 50 liters. So therefore, petrol filled on 2 days together is equal to 40 plus 50 is equal to what is that? 90 liters, right? So cost of the petrol equal to rupees 44 is given. Cost of the petrol equal to rupees 44 per liter. So what is the total cost of the petrol? Total cost equal to 90 liter. That means 90 liter into rupees 44. What is the value? Rupees 3960. So next, sixth and seventh question is your homework. Say our exercise 2.3. Next one. Which of the following will not represent 0? First question, which of the following will not represent 0? See your first one, A option 1 plus 0, B 0 into 0, C option 0 by 2, D option 10 minus 10 divided by 2. Which of the following will not represent 0? So first one, 1 plus 0. What is the value of 1 plus 0? That is 1. Second one, what is the value of 0 into 0? That is 0. The value of 0 by 2. 0 by anything we get 0 only. So next one, 10 minus 10 by 2. 10 minus 10 value is 0. So 0 by 2 we can get 0. So which value is will not represent 0? That is first one. So 1 plus 0 will not represent 0. See your second question. If the product of two whole number is 0, if the product of two whole number is 0, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify your answer by through example. So first one. So yes, for example, if the product of two number is 0, so 2 into 0 means what is that? 0. 0 into 0 means the value is 0. 0 multiplied by 5, that means 0 multiplied by any value we get 0. So your answer is the product of two value is 0 means the product of two value is 0 means one of the value is 0 or both of them should be 0, right? So third question is homework. See your fourth one. Find using distributive property. First one, 728 into 1001, which is equal to, how to write this? 728 into 1001 is written as what is that? 1000 plus 1, which is equal to, how to write this? 728 into 1000. That means A into B plus C is equal to what is that? A into B plus what is the A into C. So 728 into 1. A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. This method, which is equal to, what is the value? 728. We can add this 30 plus 728 multiplied by 1 means 728, which is equal to, what is the value? 728. 728. We can add this. Next one, 824 into 25. So this is written as 824 into, how to write this? 20 plus 5, which is equal to, what is the value? 824 into 20. That means 824 multiplied by 20 plus 824 multiplied by 5. 824 multiplied by 5, which is equal to, what is the value? So 824 into 20. So 4 2s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 8 2s are 16. So 0 plus 824 into 5 means 4 5s are 20, remaining 2, 2 5s are 10 plus 2, 12 remaining 1, 8 5s are 40 plus 1, what is that? 41. So 16480 add up to 4120. So we can add 0, 10 remaining 1, what is that? 6. So 10 remaining 1, what is that? 2. So 20600. So how to add this? 824 into 25 means 824 is written as 824 into 20 is written as 20 plus 5. That means B plus C. A into B plus C means what is that? A into B plus A into C. So we can multiply 824 into 20 means 16480 and 824 into 5 means 4120, which is equal to 20600. The answer. Thank you, students.